What up, y'all know what it is? I had to do it. Rest in peace to the legendary Phoenix Shakur. Rest in peace to Tupac. Rest in peace Eazy. Rest in peace Biggie. Rest in peace Big L. But yes, this is Black History Month, so see us a piece of Black History. Black History. Phoenix Shakur Davis was an American political activist and a former member of the Black Panther Party. Shakur was the mother of rapper Tupac Shakur, executive of his estate. She was born January 10th, 1947 in Lumberton, North Carolina. You she died May 2nd, 2016 in Sausalito, California. She spouse Gus Davis Jr., 2004 to 2016. Mutala Shakir, March 1975, 1982. And of course, her children, Zakia Shakur, Tupac Shakur. Parents, Rosabella Williams, Walter Williams Jr. Siblings, Gloria Cox. Okay, so here we go. The legendary Afeni Shakur. She was a former Black Panther. See, her early life was Afeni Shakur was born at Alice Faye Williams on January 10th, 1947 in Lumberton, North Carolina. She had an older sister, Gloria Glow Jean. She had a troubled beginning and grew up resisting her father and truck driver because he was abusive towards her mother. At the age of 11, 1958, Williams and her sister moved to the South Bronx with their mother, a factory worker. Williams attended Benjamin Franklin Junior High School in the Bronx, where she demonstrated above average reading ability and her grades qualified for honors. She wrote for the school newspaper, the Franklin Flash, and in the ninth grade won a journalism award for which she received congratulations from Mayor Robert F. Wagner in 1962. Williams passed the qualifying examinations for the Bronx School of Science and High School of Performing Arts. Hey, how you doing? Oh, glad to see you here. Oz loves to talk. Talk about the OG legend. Rest in peace, salute to her. A Phoenix School. I feel like ain't enough people talking about her. And I ain't know she was from North Carolina, and I'm from North Carolina too. High School Performing Arts in Manhattan. She chose the letter because she felt performance and actress was free spirited. However, Williams couldn't afford the school supplies since she felt like an outcast at the school, so she dropped out. After one term, she began drifting and becoming a member of the Bronx Street gang called Disciples. She briefly worked as a postal job, becoming one of the first women mail carriers in New York. Activism. After hearing Bobby Seale speak, Williams joined the Black Panther Party when they opened an office in Harlem, 1968. There she met Lubumba Sakir, a Sunni Muslim, who she married in November 1968. Following their marriage, she changed her name to Afeni Shakur. She became a section leader of the Harlem chapter and a mentor to new members such as Jamal Joseph, the Panther 21. In April 1969, she and 20 other Black Panthers was arrested and charged with several counts of conspiracy to bomb police stations and other public places in New York, with bail set to $100,000 each for the 21 suspects. The Black Panthers decided to raise bail money first for Joseph and Shakur so that those two could work on raising bail for the others. The pre-trial started in February 1970. The actual trial on September 8th, 1970. Charges brought against her and the other members of the Black Panther Party were attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to bomb buildings, and conspiracy. Shakur represented herself as a trial, interviewing several other witnesses and arguing in court. One of the people Shakur cross-examined was Ralph White, a suspect who was in fact an undercover policeman who had infiltrated the Black Panthers. Shakur had repeatedly denounced White as a cop because he was a hothead, too arrogant for a Panther. White testified and it was retaliation for refusing to hire her to work in the Harlem Panther office. Shakur got White to admit under oath that he and two other agents had organized most of the unlawful activities. She asked him if he ever seen her carry a gun or kill anyone or bomb anything, and he answered no, no, no. Then she asked if he'd see her doing Panther organization in the school and hospital, in the hospital and on the streets, and he answered yes, yes, yes. She and the others in the Panther 21 were acquitted in May 1971 after an 8-month trial. Altogether, Afeni Shakur spent 2 years in jail before being acquitted. See, later life and death. Woo. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hey, how you doing? The eyes love to talk. After Shakur was acquitted, she did not return to the Black Panther Party on June 16, 1971. She gave birth to a son, LeSean Paris Crooks, who was later renamed Tupac Amari Shakur. Rest in peace, Tupac. Shakur's marriage fell apart when it was discovered that Lumumba was not the biological father of her son. His biological father is Billy Garland, who Shakur had worked with in the Black Panther Party. Black Panther Party member Geronimo Pratt was her son's godfather. In 1975, Shakur married Matola Shakur and had their daughter Sakia Shakur. They got divorced in 1982. Shakur worked as a paralegal for a decade before descending into a crack cocaine addiction in the early 1980s. School moved her family to Baltimore, Maryland in 1984 to raise her children through welfare because she could not keep a job. She relocated to Marion County in California to manage her drugs use. In 1989, her son left home because of her. The two later reconciled. She overcame her addiction. Yes. After she moved back to New York in 1991 and started a narcotics anonymous meeting. 9 months into her recovery program, Tupac sent her $5,000, even though their relationship was strained. Although Tupac struggled in his relationship with his mother, he paid tribute to her in the song "Dear Mama," a legendary song. Rest in peace, Tupac. Rest in peace, Safina Shakur. Rest in peace, Tupac. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Tupac. Rest in peace, Safina. In struggle in a relationship. Okay, here we go. In the song, he reflects on his childhood, acknowledges Safini's troubles with addiction, and expresses his love for her. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it. There's no way I can pay you back just but the plan show you that I understand you, I appreciate it. After Tupac died in Las Vegas on September 13th, 1996, she had him cremated the next day. His close friends, actress Jada Pinkett Smith and Jasmine Guy, provided emotional support for Shakur and advised her to hire lawyers to sort out Tupac's assets. Before Tupac died, he arranged for her to receive $16,000 monthly and purchase a home for her in Stone Mountain, Georgia. In 2004, Shakur released her biography, A Phoenix Shakur Evolution of a Revolutionary. In her biography, which was written by Jasmine Guy, Shakur reflected on his childhood experiences and her upbringing, as well as her involvement in the Black Panther Party. In the book, she stated that the party educated and directed her to channel her anger. She described her experiences in jail and how together with other inmates that organized the bail fund to get some of the women out of jail. Shakur traveled across the U.S., making guest appearances and delivering lectures. On February 6, 2009, she gave the keynote addresses for Vanderbilt University's commemorations for Black History Month. She shared it with people her experiences and ways in which to overcome loss. In 2010, Shakur was arrested for possessing of marijuana in Lumpkin, North Carolina. Shakur was later married to Gus Davis. Shakur died in a hospital in Green Bay, California at around 10:28 p.m. on May 2nd, 2016 after going into cardiac arrest at her home early in the evening. She was 69. Her body was cremated. See, a state of Tupac's. Never mind that. We already read one of that. Following Tupac's death, his biological father, Billy Garland, attempted to inherit half of his estate. Tupac but Shakur exposed because Garland was an absent father who contributed little to Tupac's upbringing and Judge Snyder's claim. Exactly 1 year after Tupac's death, with revenue from his albums released, posthumously Shakur founded the Georgia-based Tupac Amari Shakur Foundation to provide art programs to young people, and Tupac Amaru Shakur Center for the Arts in Stone Mountain, Georgia. In 1997, she founded Amaru Entertainment, a holding company for all of Tupac's unreleased material. She also launched a fashion clothing line, Machiavelli, branded in 2003. And yeah, Shakur was reportedly in federal court in July 20th, 2007 on file injunctions to prevent Death Row Records from selling any unreleased material from Tupac after the company failed to prove the unreleased songs were not a part of the bankruptcy settlement. And that's the story of Afeni Shakur. Appreciate your eyes, love to talk. I looked at some of your content earlier. I think when you was talking to my boy Joey the Serpent, much love to Joey the Serpent. Yes, yes. Much love to eyes, love to talk. Appreciate y'all. I didn't know what I was gonna come up with, but I was like, shoot, why not Athena Schools? I am a big fan of her son. He learns something new today, every day. I didn't know she was originally born in North Carolina. I'm a North Carolinian, so that's pretty cool. And that's part of our history, and that's pretty awesome. To know Tupac's mother was a part of North Carolina history. Of course, to know California history, the New York and Maryland history, Georgia history, because, so she got like a lineage like everywhere. Yeah, make sure this works. Okay, good, good. How was the thumbnail? Did it show the whole picture? I had to go check it out on my phone, make sure the thumbnail correct. All right, good. Thumbnail work well. So everyone have a blessed day. God bless you.